Recently, there's been some reporting about Israeli operations within Australia and the exposure of which has been done by Brendan O Connell and the Ziofascism.net website. The Brendan O Connell research actually points to 3 areas in which Australia's security has been penetrated by Israeli operatives. The first area is the Collins-class submarine. Supposedly, Leon Wendt, an employee for Verint Comverse, that's right, the same Israeli company connected with spying on the United States prior to 9/11, were found to be installing communication systems in the Collins-class submarine. There's also been the suggestion that Leon Wendt's company Verint were also doing contracts for the City Rail Inner Sydney Suburban Network train station. Well, to find out if this is true, Steve Johnson got on the case and started to call the City Rail information line.
Welcome to the USA line. This is James.
Yes, very good afternoon, James. How are you today, sir?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Fantastic. Listen, I just have a very basic question concerning the City Rail Underground City Circle that you have there.
Yep.
Can you tell me, or can you confirm for me, that Verint is the company that was hired to install the security systems in the underground?
Security systems? I'm really not sure, sorry. I mean, I can get someone to give you a call back with an answer, but that can take about a week. Do you need it immediately, or...?
Oh, no, that's plenty of time.
Security systems in the city circle?
Yeah, just if I can confirm that Verint is the name of the company that installed the...
sorry, do you know?
Sorry?
How do you spell that?
Oh, Verint, Verint.
INT, security.
Yeah.
In the city circle line.
That's correct, yeah, as in the surveillance systems, the cameras that are being put through Town Hall, Wynyard, Circular Quay. Well, the very next day I got a call from Zarin working for City Rail, who apparently told me he had to ask the security section whether or not he could answer my question. So I gave him 2 days and then called back straight away to find out where was the answer, whether or not he could answer if Verint had any contracts with State or City Rail.
Thank you for calling the Rail Corp switchboard. To enable us to process your call quickly, Rail Corp, this is Nadia.
And a very good morning, Nadia. I'd like to speak to Mr. Zorin in the Public Affairs Department, please.
Okay. Do you have a case number or anything?
No, ma'am. He was supposed to call me back today. I think I might have missed him on my mobile, so I'm calling back to...
Okay, and your name is?
My name is Steve. I called him on the complaint line a couple of days ago, you know, the information line. And basically he said he was going to find out from security whether or not he could answer my question about Verint being involved with the security installations on the new subway system there in Sydney.
Okay.
So he was going to get back to me on that, and I think I might have missed his call.
Okay, hold on, please.
Sure.
Yes, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
He's still investigating. He hasn't found the answer yet. As soon as he finds the answer, he'll be ringing you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so who is responsible for...
He's not. He's a customer service manager. He will investigate it a bit more, and then he'll come back to you.
Sure, but my question to you, ma'am, is which department of the City Rail, in fact, which executive is in charge of overseeing who gets to pick what companies go on what jobs? Can you tell me who that is?
Depends what job and what area.
Yes, ma'am, exactly. Who's one of the senior executives who makes that decision to choose the companies who put up for tender? Who is that exactly? Is that the executive manager of City Rail?
Well, no, there's a section called tenders. You can talk to them. They can tell you. But
Yes, ma'am. Can you put me through to them?
yeah, sure.
Thank you.
No worries. Plantair Services, this is Jennifer.
Yes, very good afternoon there, ma'am. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Fantastic. Listen, just one small question. Can you tell me who is in charge at City Rail there for procurement of tenders? Who gets the final say as to who gets what job there in City Rail? Can you answer that, please, ma'am?
Procurement tender.
I beg your pardon?
You're asking for tender.
No, I'm asking who's in charge of the tendering.
Tendering. I can give you the name of, there are so many people because it depends on the category. We have the plant category, we have the track categories.
Okay, for security, ma'am, who's in charge of security?
Security.
Yes, please.
I'll give you a number. Maybe you can ask that person because I don't have the answer, but I can give you the name. of the person.
Sure.
Okay, hold on, please. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you one number.
Fantastic.
May I know who's calling, first of all?
Certainly, my name is Steve.
From?
SoutheastAsianNews.org, ma'am.
Okay. It's 8922?
8922
1905.
1905.
Steve Wally.
Thank you very much for your help, ma'am.
He's from Strategic Procurement.
Strategic Procurement.
Yes.
Steve Volley.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your help.
Okay, bye.
Bye now. Well, exactly one day after that call, I got a strange call on my mobile. Have a guess who it was. It was indeed an employee from Verint. But who was this guy from Verint? It was none other than yours truly, Steve Johnson. I kid you not. Have a listen in to this bizarre phone call. Yes, hello, Steve.
Hello.
Hi, this is Steve.
Hello.
Yeah, you called my mobile about this morning, about 11 o'clock?
Ah, okay. Steve Johnson.
Yes, sir.
This is a remarkable coincidence. My name is also Steve Johnson, and the guys at the railway here in Sydney phoned me up and said, "Hey, why are you asking if your own system's installed at the railway sites here?" I work for Verint.
You work for Verint?
Yes.
And your name is Steve Johnson?
And my name's Steve Johnson, and...
You're not pulling my dick here, are you?
No, and you made an inquiry to the guys at the railway and saying, does Verint use the are Verint recorders used on the railway there? And I speak to those guys on a daily basis, and they rang me up saying, why are you asking through our request line if your own gear is installed? And I said, well, that's not me, but Steve Johnson's quite a common name, so it might be someone else.
My
and
God.
They said, well, here's the phone number.
So I guess this is confirmation they really do have their security in the underground there in Sydney.
Yes, we do.
How long has that been the case? How long have Verint had contracts with the State Rail, may I ask?
Okay, yes, certainly. The system's been installed since just before 2000, so it's been in for 9 years now.
The Verint system has?
Yeah, it began as a Loronics system.
Okay.
Over those 9 years, it's developed from Loronics DVRs through after Verint acquired Loronics. It was then upgraded to Nextiva software with encoders. So all the legacy Loronics equipment has now been removed, and it's all gone to IP encoders and recorded onto mostly IBM servers.
Tell me, do you have many Israelis coming in to your office there in Verint?
Oh, yeah, we have a reasonable amount. There's an awful lot of them in the company.
Okay. What about one called Leon Wendt? Does that name ring a bell?
Leon Wendt.
Yes, W-E-N-D is the surname.
No, I don't think I know Leon, no.
Okay.
Okay.
The IP servers, so they go online, so anyone, anywhere in the world, if they know the correct login procedure, can check out any one of the railway security cameras.
Yeah, no, it's a completely isolated system because it's a security system. They're isolated systems.
But you said it was IP based.
Oh yes, yeah, it is all IP based, but the IP network that they're on
is an intranet.
Is not uplinked onto an external extranet or it's on their own extranet. But then
okay, so that's a question. Next question I was going to ask: they have their own inbuilt system that sends signal back to Israel?
No, we have a maintenance contract on site, so we attend site.
I see. Anyway, it's been good to talk to you, sir.
No worries. Okay.
Thanks very much for filling me in. So this video, part 1 of the Israeli spy scandal in Australia, is breaking news as of June 2009, with part 2 coming up soon to confirm whether or not there are Israelis within the SAS communications. With even more detail coming to hand, coming soon on this channel. The investigation continues with part 2 coming up soon on this channel. Stay tuned. This is not a drill. The City Rail Inner Sydney Suburban Network train station. Well, to find out if this is true, Steve Johnson got on the case and started to call the City Rail information line.
Welcome to the USA line. This is James.
Yes, very good afternoon, James. How are you today, sir?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Fantastic. Listen, I just have a very basic question concerning the City Rail Underground City Circle that you have there.
Yep.
Can you tell me, or can you confirm for me, that Verint is the company that was hired to install the security systems in the underground?
Security systems? I'm really not sure, sorry. I mean, I can get someone to give you a call back with an answer, but that can take about a week. Do you need it immediately, or...?
Oh, no, that's plenty of time.
Security systems in the city circle?
Yeah, just if I can confirm that Verint is the name of the company that installed the...
sorry, do you know?
Sorry?
How do you spell that?
Oh, Verint, V-E-R-I-N-T.
I-N-T, security.
Yeah.
In.
Recently, there's been some reporting about Israeli operations within Australia, and the exposure of which has been done by Brendan O Connell and the ziofascism.net website. The Brendan O Connell research actually points to 3 areas in which Australia's security has been penetrated by Israeli operatives. The first area is the Collins-class submarine. Supposedly, Leon Wendt, an employee for Verint Comverse, that's right, the same Israeli company connected with spying on the United States prior to 9/11, were found to be installing communication systems in the Collins-class submarine. There's also been the suggestion that Leon Wendt's company Verint were also doing contracts for